He's smart, handsome, loves wine.
We have to make your hair longer. Men like something to grab onto.
The fact that you've been successful in comedies, some of them more romantic than others, and you have this other success with this other thing that you do on television, how do you approach your film career? Is it more like organic, instinctual, or is it about sort of like doing the next thing and doing the next challenge as an actor?
Right, it's kind of a little bit of both, and it's, I really love a good story, and for me, like with this particular script, when I read it, I laughed out loud. I thought it was hilarious, so I thought, okay, I want to be a part of that story. And it's the same with the show in a way, you know, the challenge is not that, you know, those scripts come to us like maybe a day or two before we start filming, so you dive into the work in a different way. You don't really have the time to prep it like that you might for a film. But I know Izzy so well by now that I don't necessarily need that. But there's such different beasts. It's a totally different experience on a television set versus a film set. And sometimes I confuse the two, you know, and I get onto a film set and I'm like, what do you mean we're only shooting a page today? This whole day for one page? And then I get onto the television set and I go, oh my God, we're shooting 8 pages? We don't have time for that, you know, so.
Astro 1, vibrating brief. Wow. We're hoping that in the next quarter we can. Oh, what are you doing? I'm looking for the remote. So fantastic. Oh, so great. Oh, God. Yeah, you're gonna love him.
The scene in the restaurant, you know, was it hard sort of putting, because you sort of referenced quickly When Harry Met Sally and Meg Ryan, so as an actor, was that a challenge? Did that ever cross your head, or did you just dive into it and sort of did your own thing?
Right, well part of it is, and maybe this was actually a good thing, I'd never seen When Harry Met Sally, but I've of course heard of that scene. I mean, everyone's heard of it, and I mean, I think my mother's quoted it like 6 times, so I always knew that the scene was about a woman trying to show a guy how easy it is for her to fake an orgasm, you know? And this scene, the big difference is that she's actually having an orgasm and she's trying to hide it, you know? So what I loved about it was obviously sort of a ridiculous thing to have to do, but really fun. And I imagine Meg Ryan must have had an awesome time doing that scene because it is sort of liberating.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Right,
Mike, how do you respond to people who say that your show is offensive?
Great job, ladies. Can still taste you. Wow.
Keep it clean. Keep it moving.
Want to win a man over? You don't need 10 steps, and it's called a blow.
Guess what? I met a surgeon last night.
If you do exactly as I say, you'll get this guy.
How did you feel about this character and his sort of realness as a guy?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I wanted to do this. Was maybe the main reason, because it was such a great character to play and not a character you see in romantic comedies. But it didn't feel like a romantic comedy to me. It felt like just a full-out comedy, but with a bit of heart and romance. But because this guy is macho, he doesn't give a shit, you know, and he expounds these values that you don't normally find in romantic comedies. They shy away from that. But he touches and exposes every taboo about sex, about seduction, about, you know.
You know what that means?
What?
Let's stick his finger.
Oh! He is a well-rounded man capable of love, which you know not of.
I do know about lust, seduction, and manipulation. Things that you know not of.
I'm from Puerto Rico, so the ladies are gonna know. Are you a salsa dancer for real? Was that good camera work from the DP and a little bit of choreography on your side?
It was. No, I mean, I took a few lessons for that, but am I a good salsa dancer? No.
Okay.
But I felt on that day that I was, because we just got down some moves. We didn't make it too complicated, but by the end, I felt pretty sassy and sexy with it and confident in the moves, and she was incredible. And it was actually a magical day. It was one of those things that we did a bit of rehearsal, and then it went, it was alive.
You have to be 2 people, the librarian and the stripper. Laugh at whatever he says. A fake laugh is like a fake orgasm.
Fake orgasm is no orgasm.
Only to you. Now that was perfect. Real or fake?
You'll never know.